G'day, Spartan Willie here, and welcome back to our Motorsport Manager Aston Martin F1 2021 Manager Mod Save Episode 11 Hungaroring. Alright, so rear wing in production. I'm a happy man. Our engine is fourth best on grid. I got a bunch of comments to read out. Let's get straight into it. That was just a bunch of random facts about the series. I hope you enjoyed that. But so our first comment here, Cabs Up. He said, "Love the content, mate." Thank you so much. Nice little comment there. Love reacted. Remember, I reply to every comment as well. So if you have any thoughts about the series, chuck them down below. Next comment here, we had Florentine. Yeah, I did pronounce it right. I remember him saying EEN. Well, that's how he said to pronounce it in his comment. What are your PC specs? Great video, by the way. Thanks so much for the video, the great video. My specs are on screen right now, and I also replied to it. That's literally just a screenshot of my reply. So if you want to see that, it's also in the reply, but it's on screen right now. Thank you so much for the support, and yeah, let me know if you want any other specs. That's sort of the specs I thought you were after. I also got 8 cores in my CPU as well, if you want to go really specific. But then we have Gregor, I believe it's pronounced. Hey, do you have any idea to get this mod to work on Mac? And then he had a problem with the menus. And he said, by the way, I love the series, watching Ferrari also, which is amazing to hear that people are watching Rebuilding Ferrari as well. Thanks so much, Gregor. Regarding your issue on Mac, however, I did also reply to this, but I'll say it to anyone else who's having a similar issue. Eddie Markwick is actually, I read through the comments of his mod, and he's actually said that Mac, it's not fully compatible with Mac. I don't know about Linux, but I'm pretty sure Linux is in the same boat as well. But he's actually making a Mac version of the mod as we speak, and hopefully he'll release it soon. But yeah, that's to answer that question if anyone else is having a similar problem to Gregor. But yeah, not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. But yeah, thanks so much for the support. And then now the Sebastian Vettel bashing begins. Here we have Max Doe kicking us off with Sebastian into the Nettle Vettel. I'm loving it. I'm loving the Vettel. I mean, I love Vettel in real life, but in the series, he is starting to get on my nerves. So I'm glad that he's getting on everyone's nerves a little bit. But Max Doe, fantastic comment. Marcy, great vid, man. Keep it up. I always learn some tricks here and there from you, which is amazing to hear. I didn't really think I was that good at the game, but now that I've heard a couple times that people, I'm liking my strategies and tips and tricks. So maybe I do want to branch out my Motorsport Manager content as well. I don't want to just do Aston Martin as well. So maybe I can make like a tips and tricks video, because that's Motorsport Manager is just lots of little things. So maybe I'll do a video on that. Let me know down in the comments if you're interested in that. But yeah, thanks so much, Marcy, for the continuous support. And then he said as well, death, taxes, Vettel crashing this playthrough. Keep it up, mate. I love that comment. That's probably one comment of the series so far. There's 3 things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Vettel crashing in this playthrough. That's fantastic. But yeah, Trey George says Stroll looks like the number 1 driver, Vettel out. So they're calling for Vettel's head. Trey is calling for Vettel's head. Stroll definitely going to get the engine this episode. And yeah, that's all the comments on the last couple videos, or the new ones that we haven't gone over yet. So remember, leave them down in the comments if you have anything to say about the series. Yeah, I reply to all of them, and you get featured in the video. So thanks so much for the comments, guys. Leave a like in the video as well, and subscribe if you're not already. Let's get straight into the Hungaroring. Alright, welcome to Hungaroring Prep. Now, have I got the most exciting news of the series yet? Let me just adjust my mic really quick. Have a look at this. You're not going to believe this. Top speed, best on grid. Aston Martin officially have the best engine on grid. We built a new engine and we've improved it. And as you can see there, it's still got 3 more points to go. But we have the best engine on grid, and it is going into Stroll's car. We also finished our rear wing design, which I'm very happy with. Hopefully we shoot up the grid with that. I mean, I'm not really quite happy with that one, but now we got the next level of components. So the next one coming through is about a 1313, I believe. So hopefully that shoots us to the top, because right now we're 7th, even though our column is near the top, which, I mean, it's bizarre. Our gearbox is looking kind of sad at the moment, which going into Hungaroring doesn't give me a lot of confidence, but it's fine. Yeah, so you know how we do it. I'm going to quickly race through practice and Q1, and I'll see you for qualifying 2, where hopefully this best engine on grid, I can't believe it. 2 engines later, we've got the best engine on grid. I'll see you in Q2. Alright, so a tight Q1, I'm not going to lie to you, lad. Oh my days. It was 13th and 14th. Vettel was 15th for about half the session, even though he has an excellent setup. Can we just take a minute to appreciate that? That is lovely stuff. Exactly what I want to be saying. All dry Q2, so we're probably going to go out with a whimper here, but we'll give it our best shot, eh? We'll give it our damn best shot. And we finally seem to have got a good balance with Stroll's setup. I really struggled, as you can see, to find that good balance, but it looks like excellent, good, which isn't terrible, but there's a bit of room to go. Maybe we'll chuck the speed balance a little bit that way and see how we go there. Give him a fresh set of slicks and send him out. So double check no rain. Yep, we're fine there. Beautiful. So yeah, again, we don't have the gearbox of this track, so we're not expected to do well parts wise. But it is sort of running out of time to make this run on sixth place in the championship because we are actually almost halfway through the season. Unbelievable! I can't believe we're up to episode 11, which is just insane. By the way, I do want to start putting up multiple episodes a day again. But I've just started a new job and it's really busy. So I'm on top of that, I'm studying as well. So hopefully on the weekend I can make a couple episodes and we'll chuck them out for you guys because I love putting out multiple episodes. I love getting through the season just as much as you guys do. But like I said, I only got limited time. But Stroll is actually in the top 10 here. So we're going to send him out again and try and defend that top 10. He has got the best engine on grid. So that's got to count for something, even though it's not an engine heavy track. You know what I mean? Do we want him to make Q3 though? Not really, to be honest, because he's going to make Q3 and then just be the bottom of qualifying. So, I mean, we'll fight for it. Oh, and his speed balance is terrible. We've ruined his speed balance, but I've sent him out anyway. I mean, he set a pretty good lap, but Gasly could knock him out. He's on an out lap, so we're low key hoping Gasly knocks us out. I think so. Vettel and Ocon have the exact same lap time. So if Gasly knocks us out, we go 11th. We get to choose. He's gone middle sector fastest, and Gasly goes to the top to knock us out of Q3 in quite spectacular fashion, but that is literally perfect. I'm really happy that qualifying. 11th and 12th means we get to choose the tyre wear, and we're like one place back. Choose the tyre wear, you know what I mean? Tyre set. So we're not locked onto Q3. Ocon behind us. Russell makes it to Q2 as well, obviously. Mick Schumacher, Haas has made it out of Q1. I didn't even appreciate that. So who went out instead? Yuki. So Yuki didn't make Q2, and the other AlphaTauri, Gasly, tops Q2. That is quite bizarre. I'll see you for the race. Let's go, boys. I think someone should tell Henry here about rebuilding Ferrari. Ferrari are absolutely awful. Well, Spartan really turned them around in 2 seasons, so mate, check out rebuilding Ferrari. But here we go, race day. Maybe I should read out those tweets more often because some of them are pretty funny. They just straight up bag me completely. Some are absolute stands and love me, so it's you take the good with the bad, don't you? But I'm going to start on soft tires because that seems to be the way to go this season. Got to fix Stroll's speed balance here. Or are we? Or do we just leave it at 93%? Do we really want to risk it? Chuck it that way. If that way is bad, this way's got to be good. That's my logic here. 44 laps. Any rain? No, no rain by the looks of it. 70 laps. Oh my goodness. Look at this setup. I just can't get over it. Shame I'm going to lose it after this race, obviously. We've got to start again next week. Push, overtake, attack. Let's be real. Sebastian Vettel's chance of finishing this race are about a... How many times has he crashed this season? I think it's about a 50-50 at this point. He's finished half the races he's been in. To be fair, Hulkenberg crashed in one of those races that we're counting as a crash, so maybe we've got to give him the benefit of the doubt here. As he overtakes Stroll straight away, so we're going to jump on board Vettel. And he just completely went off the track there, but if the stewards didn't see it, we didn't see it, to be honest. Even if they did see it, we didn't see it. I don't know what they're on about. But here we go. Talking rubbish as we look to crack into the points here. Hopefully we get a couple points today with the best engine on grid. I'm just going to keep saying it. I don't know how long we'll have it. As Stroll goes into the top 10, I guess we better watch on him. It's a bit annoying how the camera like slingshots back, but here we go. Let's speed up a little bit. This is a bit slow. And we are racing. Oh, is that an AlphaTauri? Yuki has absolutely slingshotted up the grid there, and we're fighting with Haas now. I don't know what Schumacher's taken this weekend, but he seems to be on another planet. I mean, compared to his teammate, everyone's on another planet. Mazepin's not. Oh, what? The tree was a bit buggy there, but. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, he's still in the race. That is a positive sign for Vettel, to be honest. And he has destroyed his rear wing. That is exactly what you don't want, mate. Your rear wing will be fine. You just look after the car, alright? We'll pit you in a minute. I just don't want to pit you yet because we've still got a long way to go in this race, Vettel, when you've destroyed your rear wing. We'll keep an eye on it. But that's the first time we've actually had an incident this series, which is, I mean, it had to be Vettel, really. The first incident was obviously going to come from Vettel. I'm just glad it wasn't Stroll, it was Sainz. And it looks like Sainz caused it because he was under investigation, we weren't. I'm just very wary of this rear wing. It's not quite in the red zone, but it's pretty close, so we could mechanical failure here, but I'm pretty sure the repair time's pretty lenient. It takes like a couple seconds from memory on this mod, which, yeah, so 0 seconds to the pit stop. We've just got to get him in. So maybe if it doesn't deteriorate too badly, we'll just wait to change tyres and fix it for free, which is going to be the plan here. I see everyone on softs are going to have to pit. Super soft, sorry. Softs in real life, we're on the mediums technically in real life. There's no such thing as hards anymore. I mean super softs, that's the one that's missing there. Look, temperature tyres don't really matter. Let's just, tyres. Temperature tyres. My brain's fried. Tyre temps don't really matter in this mod, so let's just try and conserve these tyres though. Push them out, and that rear wing's fine, so they drop by a percentage. Anyway, we're in the flow of things now. This is a long race. I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll bring it back when anything interesting happens. Alright, so we're at about the halfway point of this race now. There was an event that happened, an important event that I completely forgot to commentate over. I was going to go back and narrate over it after, but I was like, why do that? I'll just tell you what happened. Norris actually crashed out. I just pitted Stroll to put him on a fresh set of softs, and then Norris crashed out the next lap, and I was about to pit Vettel, and then there was a VSC, virtual safety car. So then Vettel got a free pit stop under the virtual safety car and came out in front of Stroll. So they've sort of done a swap on just out of pure luck for Vettel. And now we're going to the end of the race on this set. We're going to make these tyres last. Hopefully we keep this sort of position. Vettel's using a lot of petrol there. Or fuel, I should say. Hopefully we're staying up front of the Red Bull and Alpines. But yeah, at one stage Stroll was fourth until, of course, he pitted. Hopefully these guys ahead still got a pit stop in him. Perez should, Alonso should, and Ocon should. Really, everyone should. But so we're going to the end now. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll try and bring it back this time if something important happens, unlike what I just explained. So see you soon. Alright, so we were a whole pit stop ahead of Alonso here. And then I got a bit comfortable and chucked him on backup. And surprisingly enough, Alonso has closed the gap to 1 second. From 10 seconds to 1 second, about 5 laps of backup. So this could be catastrophic if we lose this spot. Direct rivals Alpine, and it looks like Alonso is going to get past us eventually. It's only a matter of time, especially on the worn tyres. And I cannot believe he's closed that gap so quickly. Come on, Stroll, keep fighting. As we go, worn tyres, 3 laps to go. Alonso's passed, and now we get past Vettel as well easily. Probably further on down the line, but that is very disappointing. I can't believe how catastrophic that backup was. We literally lost 10 seconds in about 2 seconds. So, I mean, unreal. But we're actually pressuring up on Yuki here with Vettel, but so we've just got a whole lap of fuel. And you may as well just attack these tyres into the ground here on the final lap. And we need to sort of catch up. Where am I? Alonso's gone. Let's just turn it back down. Vettel will just drive these tyres into the absolute ground. Stroll gets 9th, not bad. The only thing is AlphaTauri had a great race as well because Yuki, who remember went out in Q1, has done an absolute madness and finished 6th. So we have a really good weekend considering where the car was in Q1 in practice and our gearbox. But AlphaTauri match us with a 6th place finish, which is disappointing, but we do close the gap on Alpine, but they're not really. They're way further down the road. But, at least we equal AlphaTauri. We're looking much better now. I'm loving the improvements on the car. We can see that Vettel also finished the race. So the Vettel bashing in the comments might have a little bit of a pause until his next DNF anyway. But as you see, they're 6 points below AlphaTauri now. Not too bad. Alpine still a fair way off. And we won't even look at the top 4. But Williams are out of mind, out of sight now. They've got 6 points. We've got 33. And I have a feeling there's been a bit of a mix-up in the order. Did an Alpine get in trouble? I mean, an AlphaTauri get in trouble? Because it shouldn't be a 6-point gap. Alright, so I've just been talking to the mic without recording for the last 2 minutes. I've done the interview and everything. They just asked whether or not it was Vettel's fault for the crash with Sainz. I said it was Sainz's fault. Now he's angry at me, but it was Sainz's fault because he was on investigation. But anyway, besides the point. Yuki didn't do anything wrong. I thought he maybe got like a penalty for an illegal part or something because I thought the 6 point gap was lower, but it's actually the same. You know, we got 8 points that race, they got 8 points that race, so we're closer than I thought, which is fantastic to see. Also, our rear wing is done. I did design a new one that looks absolutely amazing. We got to improve the one we just got first, however. But yeah, I think we might have the best rear wing on grid in a couple races, which is exactly what we want, to be honest. What's Spa's up next? Low speed corners, top speed, mate. This is our weekend. It's a shame acceleration's useful, but look, best on grid, second best on grid. Red Bull have overtaken us. That's fine as long as we're above AlphaTauri. And you see that we are well above AlphaTauri in both engine and low speed corners, and it's in the rain. We could pull off a serious, serious haul of points there. We could take sixth place back. I'm saying it could be podium. It could be a podium. Who knows? Watch both our drivers crash out now. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I sure as hell did. It was a great race. Thank you so much for the continued support in this series and the continued views. Make sure to leave a like if you're enjoying it and subscribe if you're not already. It means the world to me. It really helps the channel out and helps the videos out when you like them. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you for Spa where I back us for a good result.